Well, hello and welcome back. Today, I want to see about getting precision mechanism production up and running. Shouldn't be too hard because I've pretty much got most, if not all, of the raw ingredients needed for this. I just need to set up a way for it to work through it. So, first off, I'm probably going to want a way to harvest sugarcane. Because I'm going to need a decent amount of this to make the variable cards, because I need paper and crystallized mineral chunks. So that's going to be fun. But that shouldn't be too hard because I'm pretty sure a mechanical harvester can harvest them. So there's two ways I could go about this. I could go for the simple way of having it onto a windmill bearing to make a contraption for it, because mechanical harvester needs to be part of a contraption. Or I could just have it on a piston, or even mechanical bearing would work. So first off, let's just, I think we'll go for something here. So mechanical harvester, we get 2 for every one we do here. So that's simple enough. Make the andesite machines, come back over to this is stone cutter. We'll send them to be mechanical harvesters. Gives us 8 of them, which is probably going to be more than enough. Do we have my buckets? Yes, right here. So, grab some buckets of water because I'm going to need those. Do I go windmill bearing? Yeah. Let's see what we've got. So windmill bearing can produce, but if we go for a mechanical bearing to attach it, we don't need to worry about producing more. Okay. So we've got the sugarcane, we've got that. Mechanical bearing, we just need... Oh, that's simple enough as well. One of these... followed up with... a shaft. And a slab. So that, and this makes us a mechanical bearing. Perfect. I'm going to need some way to actually store what's being harvested, so let's get a chest, or maybe even a vault. A vault isn't too bad to do here, so you just need a barrel, check, and 2 iron plates. I should get a better way of actually doing this, but this will work. And some drawers so I can actually deposit stuff in. We're going to need some smelters, a couple of 3 deployers, and mechanical crafters, as well as 2 spouts. So we need that. We need a portable storage interface. Yeah, definitely need to make easy ways of going about this. A portable storage interface is easy to get. There we go. Valve, mechanical harvesters, yep. So, doesn't need to be massive thing or something. So if we go mechanical bearing here, we need to go up and across. So we just do this. Mechanical halves like so. Perfect. Super glue this along to here like so. I'm just going to put the item vault down here. I'll keep that there. I want the portable storage interface to be on the back side here. So that will set this up. And then I just need to figure out how I'm going to place the sugarcane down here. So let's go and get this sorted out here. Okay, I'm just going to do that for now. Probably not going to be quite enough for him after, but it will work. So I go around here. So if we then have, it's 4 out from here, 1, 2, 3, 4 here or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 gap here. Have the portable storage interface here. We can remove the sugarcane from out there, which I'm then want to just press on a belt to make paper, which I can then feed into the middle slot of a 3x3 grid of mechanical crafters here. So that's great. Just double check. Belt with an andesite tunnel pulling out onto here, which then has the on there. Plonk that on here. I'm probably going to move this because this is just was only a temporary thing to get working. So then we'll grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Set this up like so. Not exactly sure where that's going to be pulled out, but oh, needs to be one higher up. Okay, this does make things a touch easier. Mechanical crafter here. I want all these ones here specifically connected up, because if I do it like so, I just need to have the mineral chunks being inserted into one of these, and that will work. So that works out. Goes into here, which we then need to push this out to the next acceptable point here. Wow, got a lot of iron there. Cool. Because what this is, I just need this to deploy to a deployer. So I can do something like this, goes up, up, across, across into here. So I'll then deploy, push out into deploy, which will then place that down. So I could just have another one here. This is where the mechanisms come in. Deployer here, we'll have another deployer here, then you have another deployer there, throw that there, which then goes into the storage for it all. So that's good. At least that's the plan. I need to make more space. So I'm just going to clear out a bit more space here to work with. I'll be right back. All I need to do here, let's give it a go here. Clear out a bit of area. So we do that. We need a deployer. Do I have any deployers on me? No. I'm going to get a couple of deployers here. Oh, there's one in here at least. So yeah. Get a deployer here. Set this to only use variable cards. Which I know I've got some in here. So variable cards, throw that in there. They'll go on there. We then need another two deployers, which I need more brass hands for. Yeah. Okay, which means more brass ingots, which means more zinc and copper. Fun. I don't really have a need for zinc by itself, so zinc, copper, go in. Get a bit of that. Be the blaze burner. Get some brass ingots going here. We also need some outside. Oh, yeah, that's all doable. So I should have just about everything we need. We've got two of the spouts. We've got andesite alloy shafts. Do the machines? No. Andesite alloy. Cool. Make two more brass hands. Check. So 1, 2. Bang. Make two more andesite machines. I'm going to need a sealed machine as well because I need to make one more seared melter. So it'll be fine. So 2 deployers. We'll then have a deployer here and a deployer here. Let's go to the easy way to get this set up here. Check. I have an internal screwdriver somewhere. Don't know where. Where did I put my internal screwdriver? That's just another one. Oh, it's right here. So, internal screwdriver there. Perfect. So that won't ever break. This is where we're going to have ingots go in. The direction this is going to go, we can easily just set up like that. We need a press. So that's simple enough. That's just a block of iron onto an andesite machine. So one of you. Check. So you and you. We get a mechanical press, which I want on top, like so. Can't be bothered, so I'm just going to do it this way. Which means we're going to need some more mechanical belts, but this will work. Either let's just use chain drives. It's just 3 chain drives, which I'm sure I have enough to be able to do that. Ah, that was a mistake. Don't need you. You. What else? Depot. Fine. Oh, was schematic and okay. So in case chain drives, take this over to here. You connect up like so. So that'll get running. That'll go through. Press the sugarcane into paper. The paper then gets loaded up into here. Check, which then makes that. We'll just need to make sure there's plenty of mineral chunks going in here. Which isn't too big of a deal. So for now, let's just go another solution for that. Just go draw. And pushing upgrade, yeah, which means I need another draw yet again. Okay, I have none. Yeah, no, let's not go that way. There's yet another way I can go about this. Chest. Hopper. Bang. Cool. If we just throw that there, we throw the oak drawer on top. And a quick showcase. I'm pretty sure I should have a bunch of mineral. So we can get the crystallized mineral chunks. If we plonk that all in here. Perfect. That's what I want to see. That's why I connect them all like that. So when I fill just one side up, it will, not one of them up, it will apply one to every single other one around it. So it works quite nicely. So next up is just going to be make sure the paper gets onto here. So that's good. Oh, yes. We need another seared melter. Simple enough. I just need sealed casing, which, if I remember correctly, we just need you and some of you. So we combine that with that. We get a bit of that. We need some stripped oak. For some reason, this stopped running for some reason. Oh, let's just let that keep going. I really do need to put a void drawer there. Oh. Can't bother. So, grab that. Then we surround copper casing with the sealed mechanisms to get a sealed machine. Which then to get the seared melter, I just need to throw a seared ingot gauge onto it. Which means more grout. Do I have any more grout? No. What about some seared bricks? No. Can I make ingot gauge fairly easy? Possibly. Molten clay or seared stone, which we can get seared stone just by melting grout. Or, oh, that's not too bad. Just casting molten clay onto a stone button. Yeah. I can just melt stone to get seared stone up. Well, I should have plenty of clay. So clay. I can't bother doing the other way. Let's just make some grout. I should have sand and gravel in here somewhere. Sand, gravel. Here we go. Combine you, and you. We get some grout. Perfect. Cook this up as usual. Bulk blasting is definitely the way you go. Oh, I just need sand. Okay, seed bricks. That was stupid. Okay, glass. Seed bricks, we get seed ingot gauge. Throw you and you. Gets me seed melter. I'm probably going to want another lava tank. Fuel tank. Yes, which means another bit of glass. Okay. Cool. Bang, bang. And the fuel tank. Check. Because we're going to need a couple of things here. One, we need to somehow feed the... Yeah. We need to somehow feed the electron tubes up into here. So that might not be too bad if we just go... Bang, bang. Set this up like so. Like that. We could either do it that way, which then allows me to have the fuel tank. If we have a bit of space here, we have that goes across here. We need the fuel tank below, melter, pump, pipe, spout. It should be fuel tank here. We'll also throw a fuel tank here. No, I don't want to do it that way, at least for one of them. Because I'm going to want the fuel tank, melter, because the redstone's going to go in here. Okay, let's go make the belts I need. So, wait, why am I running over there? I've got some mineral enriched rubber there, so yeah. You go up to here, we need another shaft here. You go from here to there. Let's take a look at get another part here. 2 more encased chain drives actually makes this a bit simpler. Because then all I need to do to make sure these are going in the same direction is go bang, bang. So let's be rotating in the same direction. Check. And we want a spout here. A spout here. If we grab the other one of these here, this here. Get the mechanical pump, which of course did not connect up the way I wanted to. So that pumps us up into there. So that's the iron goes into here. We're going to need it yet again for the redstone. Okay, let's go make another fluid pipe. We need more. Okay. Fluid pipe. Fluid pipe, fluid pipe, fluid pipe here. Cogwheel, apply that to here. We get ourselves another mechanical pump. So that will take the redstone that gets through here, because we just need redstone to then have redstone liquid, energized redstone poured on top of it. Then iron poured on top of that, which from the looks of it, I might actually need to filter this somehow, or at least keep a constant supply of iron here so it doesn't stop. I need to filter it. So it goes into a depot which only gets poured out. Might need to push this back a little bit more. Gets across to here. Out over here. Plonk that there. We'll have a brass funnel in here set to only take in specific thing. So spout, spout. Fuel tank, melter. Fuel tank, melter. Pipe, 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 pipe. Pump and a pump. Check. Brass funnel feeds in. Have redstone coming through here, goes along there, gets molten red. Yep, there and there. Let's do something else here as well. Okay, just make sure these are constantly running. Why did you place over there? There we go, they connect up. This won't matter about which direction these are running, so it's good. So we then need a gearbox. Perfect. Kind of a bit annoying to make at times, but this works. So, get ourselves a vertical gearbox, plonk this down here. So these are directionally agnostic. Oh, these are facing the wrong way. So, yep, they get pumped up into the appropriate spots. Check. Variable cast gets applied. We get the electron on choose being applied. We then have everything else. Check, check. Those going out. Those going correct direction. Only thing I still need to do is figure out how to get these in the correct direction as well. That's where we get the mechanism going in through here. Cool. So you on top. Brass funnel here. I'm just going to set this to only extract one here. That goes through O to here, goes into here for now, which gets dumped into there. Cool. So that should work out. Just going to go for another nice and easy one here that I like to use. So draw. Followed up by a hopper. So a hopper here with a draw in there, so I can then come through and throw some iron in here. Configure that. Perfect. Cool. Doesn't have the lava, which I need to just connect up to the rest of the lava system there. We've got the redstone, which needs to make its way through here as well. So plonk that down here. Throw a bit of lava in here. Configure that. So I draw out one at a time. I know I probably could use andesite funnels for this, but hey, that works. Oh, before I withdraw those, we should just let that run. Okay. So there's nothing to withdraw, so it's good. So now I just need to get this actually running here. If that's running, might as well just plug a few more things in as well. I don't feel like running over. Okay. Gearbox. Shaft, shaft. Gearbox there. There we go. Those will all be running. And I just need to figure out this correct direction here. Well, actually, that's fairly simple. I can do a couple things here to make sure. So one, we need at least one more gearbox, if not two. Because we can then have the gearbox connect here. shaft to shaft. And I'll just use the hand crank to determine if this... Oh, because I've got the few other things actually connect up and running as well. If it's just belts, I should be able to hand crank it myself. Okay. No, this is not working in the correct direction. These need to be reversed. Okay, simple enough. It's where we get yet another gearbox here. So simple enough. Gearbox, bang, 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 bang. And because this doesn't really care, so placing that there, that will reverse the direction. So if this is going in the reverse direction, yep, that's all going in the correct direction. If that's going in the correct direction, then that definitely means that this one's going in the correct direction because they are linked. Cool. And so all I need to do is connect this up to a power supply. Oh, I almost forgot one thing. This also needs to be getting rotational energy somehow. Might be a simple way of going about this. We do this, we go bang. Make a cogwheel. So throw a cogwheel down here, connect this up with a shaft like so. And because of where it's located, I can easily connect that up to the belt. That's working. Check. Throw the chain drive back on. And this will allow me to get this all connect up with what I need here. Let's just connect up the lava from lava pumps. Okay, copper sheets, combine that with some, get some this, pipes, which should just be able to connect up to get the lava being pumped into the smelteries here. So if I remember correctly, I should have a line right here. Hey, there we go. Perfect. About here. Perfect. So I need it coming over here, underneath here, over to there. Check. So fluid pipes along here. Oh, do I have enough? Just enough. Perfect. Wait. Okay, the pump's not there. Why do we not have lava going in? Stops right there. Annoying. Well, I'll just finish getting this connect up and also get the power connect up and we'll be right back. Okay. So, with this all set up, all we've got lacking now is just the redstone plugged in. And this should be ready to run. So, if this works out correctly, all I need to do... for now, I'm just going to disconnect the power from here, because I want to set this... have this withdrawing only one at a time, no more than that. Otherwise, this can get a bit on the messy side. And we'll also pre-prime it with a bit of redstone here. Otherwise, it's not gonna quite work the way I want it to. Okay. Cool. That should work out. So, brass funnel. Set to only pull out exactly one. We throw that in here. So redstone gets drawn out. That's just going to fill up this first before anything else happens. So I didn't really need to worry. So once this is backed up and we've got redstone in here, like that, see it gets turned into rose quartz, which then gets a bit of iron placed to get some electron tubes, which I want an electron tube. So I can just say, hey, only electron tubes go in here. So they'll be pulled out, go into here. Perfect. So we have electron tubes, we've got variable cards, and this is working exactly how I want. Perfect. So now to get some precision mechanisms, all I really need to do, let's just grab a full stack here, is throw them in here. They get removed out. Variable card added. Precision mechanism added. Screwed in. Bang. That gets us precision mechanisms. So that works out quite nicely. Here I don't have to really worry about anything else. Oh, another thing I did do is just tick off the loot box one so I could easily get that when I want it. So I need to see a blaze in the nether and also make a smeltery controller. Possibly will be doable. I should see about doing the smeltery control, because that is really easily done here. Perfect. So bang, 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 bang. We get a seared fuel tank, which can't be bothered. Oh, should be able to make a seared faucet. And then, is it a casting table or a casting basin? I think it's a casting basin, yes. So that goes down here. We get a casting basin. Check. I need lava, so we'll just go here. So, seared fuel tank with a seared melter on top into a casting basin with a seared faucet on here. To make the seared smeltery controller, we need 4 ingots onto seared brick here. So we throw the seared brick in there. We need to grab 4 ingots of copper, smelt them down. Oh, we got the full stack of precision mechanisms. Cool. So that gets a little bit more progress done for that there. So chapter 3 is done, which leads us onto chromatic creation, which is something else. Time to test your experience. Wash gravel for flint and iron. Why do I need wash for? Oh, because for flint and iron, because we need the flint, which we then powder to get powdered flint, which we need to mix it with refined fuel. Okay. Refined fuel we get from actually need... Okay, I can't progress much further down there until we make some progress towards pneumatic craft or something. Okay, so that is put on hold while I figure out exactly what else I need to do. Chromic waste, chromic acid. So yeah, I might actually need to progress. Need to do some sturdy machinery. Ah. Okay, so it's still not done in this chapter. To get integration mechanisms, we need to make that. So get source gem, which is casting source onto a runic tablet, which I still need to automate that. Okay. So eventually I will get a better way of doing this. So I need to get trains. So I need sturdy sheets to be able to make some other stuff here. Okay. But this is a good chunk of this is done. So eventually you'll get trains to be bringing the lava in from elsewhere and otherwise. Okay. One last copper ingot. Because even though I do get lava from the blazing archwood logs, it's not perfect. I'd much rather have an infinite amount of lava just being pumped up from the nether, which makes things a whole lot easier. So, pour the copper, molten copper, onto a seared brick in a casting basin, and that gets us a smeltery controller, which is useful. Another part to getting luring illusions done here. So yeah, I still need to progress a bit more down here. So that's not going to be too hard to do. There's something... extraterrestrial expeditions. Okay, so that was unlocked by doing that. And source gem. Wait, do I actually have a source gem? I might. If not, I can easily create one. Yeah, I've got some source gems right here. So the integrational mechanism. I need to source gem onto precision mechanism followed by a source crystal fragment, which I get from crushing source gem at a 40% chance to get an integration mechanism. Cool. So I'll worry about that later. For now, though, we got precision mechanism production up and running. Might need to improve my farm here a bit because it is a bit slow, but that's just the way it is. Oh, and it's also limited by the mechanism and everything. But yeah, this works out. That's what got me a little electron tubes. So, just call it here. So I'll call it the end of the episode here, so you can comment, like, subscribe down below. Really helps out with YouTube discovery and whatnot. And that. Thank you all for watching. Catch you all next time.